Giant soldiers, what up, what up, what up? Listen, man, I just wanted to chop it up with y'all about this one quick topic of tanking, right? I'll be honest with y'all, tanking is something that me personally, I just never been comfortable with the idea. I understand the logic, I understand the reasonings on why a team or a team like us would tank. But for me, man, it's a no for me. It's a no for me, man, for a few reasons. For one, I just feel like it's my personality. I don't think like tanking represents New York Giant football on why I loved and became a fan of this team. Like, I'm not used to the feeling of accepting defeat. You know, if we go out on our shield, I would be able to leave this season with some type of pride. But to me, just bowing out and just accepting defeat, that's just a mentality, man, that I just do not have. I do not have. I do think it is important to create some type of momentum in this locker room and organization, man. And I feel like if you tank, you just digging yourself a deeper hole. And Lord knows we don't need a deeper hole than what we are already in. And so I would like to see some things happen, especially with certain players. I believe that this is Daniel Jones' last season with the New York Football Giants. But I will say this. I did enjoy seeing him versus the Commanders, like, go out on his shield. You know, I did enjoy seeing the passion and the fiery, mindset that he had and the way he approached that game. I love that. To me, that is a prime example of New York Giant football. Now I would like to see it from a few other guys. I would also like to see, look, man, Jalin Hyatt. We've been trying to dial that name up all year, and versus the Panthers, he's gonna have another opportunity and more shots to see what is up with him, man. What is up with him? A lot of this fan base is just not sold on the fact that Jalin Hyatt can't be an asset to this team. You know, I am one of them. I am one of those guys who just believe that something isn't right, man. And it's hard for me to believe that there is not a spot in this offense for a Jalin Hyatt. I just can't believe that, Joe. So here's somebody else who I would like to see do his thing, for the remainder of the season and see what he could do. The secondary. I can't go with next season having the secondary that we have, but I think it's time to start weeding out the fat. I said this in my last stream, how happy and excited and proud I am to finally get rid of Nick McCloud. Granted, I think we should have been done that, but it's done. So now it's time to see what else is what. Let's see what else these guys have. Deonte Banks, to me, I think he could be a decent or solid CB2. But, he has to show me something. I need Deonte Banks when he was number 25. This number 3 Deonte Banks, man, has been highly disappointing, yo. Highly disappointing. So I would like to see more from him. Cordell Flott has been putting together some games, and I would like to see, what he can continue to do. Again, Cordell Flott is somebody who could be a depth piece for us, next year. So I would just like to see things from certain players, man. I also said this before with Malik Neighbors. I don't think we've necessarily reached the ceiling when it comes to Malik Neighbors. And I don't think that Rookie of the Year is a thing for Malik Neighbors. I think Jayden Daniels has run away with it. But I want to see the mindset like he's trying to make a push for it. Me personally, I want to see him still go out there like a man that's on a mission. You know what I mean? I would like to see that. Wan'Dale Robinson, you know, he's another one who I feel like we haven't seen his ceiling. You know, this year, Wan'Dale, well, every receiver, to be honest with you, but Rondale in particular, you know, he's had some case with the drops. And so I would just like to see, you know, him put it together for the remainder of these games. You know, Tyrone Tracy, we're excited about the new gem that we see in him. But he's new. He's new. So I would enjoy the comfortable feeling of seeing more of Tyrone Tracy do his thing. So, I mean, we could really do this all day. The moral of the story is, I just would like to see us attempt and try to put some things together, man. Like, I would like to see just better production before we call it a wrap. You know, I'm just not okay with the idea of tanking. I'm especially not okay with the idea of tanking before Thanksgiving. Like, I think, yeah, I'm not with that. I'm not with that. So, you know, I understand there's a lot of emotion, and, you know, us being a laughing stock of the NFL, you're just like, yo, fuck it, throw in the towel. I get the frustrations with that, but even through turmoil, you know, I just feel like there's a certain mindset that needs to be had. I'm not comfortable with being a laughing stock of the NFC East. I'm not comfortable with being a laughing stock of the NFL. I hate that. But the reality of the situation is that's what it is for us. And so, what can we do with that? What can we do with that? Also, something I forgot to mention on my last live stream was I did peep, you know, Coach Wink over there in Michigan taking a shot at us, basically saying that he sees us in the dumpster can, you know, saying that, you know, things are better than being 2-7, which we are. You know, I part of me wants to get at Wink for that. Part of me wants to get at Wink. But then we're not really knowing all of the information on how it ended, you know, hearing different stories and things like that. I don't know if I could be mad at Wink or not. I don't know if I could go full-fledged, because y'all know me. Typically, I would go in right now. I would go in. But, you know, I just because I'm not sure of how things ended, it may not even, from the different stories that I've heard, it may not have been his fault. He may have done some of the bullshit that I've heard, or whatever. It may or may not have been. I don't know. So I gotta just treat it with you know, some type of intellect and not go in on them. But I will say, I mean, that should piss people off. You know, even when it comes to Coach Dable, that should piss you off, man. That should piss you off. And what can you really say to that? What can you really say to that? You know, when you are 2-7, when you are the laughing stock, you know, the only thing that you can do from that standpoint is punch people in the mouth. It's starting to and put some wins together and turn this whole program around. That's the only thing you could do. No talking. Talking ain't gonna get the job done. Nobody want to hear shit. Nobody want to hear nothing said. So when people get at us, it's only but so much you can say or do. The only thing that needs to be done is some big changes to turn this shit around. That is it. So that's it, y'all. I just wanted to let that out. You know what I mean? Look, make sure you like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. Let's get them subscriptions up. Giant salute to all my Giant soldiers. I will be doing a play-by-play full game live stream with my twin Brose, who is a Carolina Panther fan, Sunday morning. And let's get the win, man. Let's get the win. We ain't losing to no Panthers. Peace.